Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Live with the Glitter Practitioner. That is me, Dr. Nupi Aurora. And oh my goodness, I actually can't control myself today because I'm so excited. Let me just take a deep breath and thank you for joining me. Let me know in the comments below where you're tuning in from, because I always love to read everybody's comments and I reply back with about a million zillion emojis, but do let me know where you're tuning in from. And for those who don't know me, I am a doctor, I'm a physician, a general practitioner in the UK. I'm also a transformational life coach, and my absolute passion, which literally lights me up and makes me fizz with joy, is helping other people to truly reconnect, realign, and restore their full whole self and finding their fizz, which is what I'm all about. Today, I have got such a special guest. So I'm about all the glitter. My guest today is all about the gold dust. So please welcome on Miss Veronica, gold dust queen herself.
Hey!
Oh, you were too quick.
I even have my gold jacket on.
I can see. I had these shells waiting. Well, not shells. My cafe shells waiting to do the dingle dangle. I was a tiny bit slow on that one.
Nupi! Dr. Nupi, the glitter practitioner.
Oh, hello, my lovely.
Hello. So it's such a pleasure, I was waiting. When is she going to invite me on her show?
Are you crazy?
No, I'm joking.
You were my gold dust queen, for heaven's sake. Every single post you do, I'm like, you are so my gold dust queen. I love you.
Listen, it's such a pleasure just watching you glitter and add that fizz and just light up LinkedIn with that glitter and that fizz, getting people from fuzzy to fizz to and the fizz essence, is it? Yeah. And fizzology and all that. Oh, Nupi.
Oh, sweet pie. Well, you were the one who really helped start this journey a couple of months ago. So I'm absolutely, you know how I feel about it. Anyway, this is not about the glitter queen.
No.
It is about the gold dust queen today. So tell me, Veronica, tell me, where did V Power come from?
It came from V Powerless, really. Because once upon a time, some of you know the story, there was a time that I felt powerless, and that feeling of powerlessness led me to a very dark place. I found myself in front of this pawnbroker's shop selling my precious belongings because 2 of our companies had gone bankrupt. And it was in that very moment that I realized that, you know what, Veronica, you're living life passively. You are not taking responsibility for your future, for what it is that you want. You're living up to other people's expectation of what you should or shouldn't be. And it was a very deep wake-up call for me. And it was in that moment that I realized that sense of powerlessness had to be transformed, and taking responsibility meant really stepping into who I truly was. But then the question was, who are you? Because once you have lost every single thing that you had once identified yourself with, what's left of you? So rediscovering who I was meant exploring and recognizing the energy, because that's essentially what was left when everything else was lost. Pure vibrational energy. That's all I really had, to be honest. And the truth about energy is we know energy always was, is, and will be. We know that energy cannot be destroyed, nor can it be created. It just is. And we know that energy is what creation is, a substance from which creation starts. Knowing that fact really allowed me to ask myself the next question. Knowing that this is who you are, all that's left, and what do you want to create? What do you want to focus on? Because we know where energy, where focus goes, energy flows. And where energy flows,
Love
creation grows. So, so that was the power I recognized. So V being Veronica, of course, and power, the powerlessness that I had to kind of let go of that feeling, because I was never really powerless. That is the truth. We're never really broken. We're never really, powerless. As long as there's energy, as long as we're alive, as long as we are breathing, we are vibrational beings. And where vibration is happening, there is nothing else but energy. So and when you know the concept of energy, then there's nothing else that you can do but create.
I love it. What a woman. I love it. No, thank you for sharing that today here as well. It's incredibly, it's so powerful. And I know, I resonate with so much of what you've shared and what I already knew when we first met. And it is that, okay, you know what? Who am I? What is this all about even? And finding yourself, discovering truly your own inner light and allowing that to fizzess more, to glitter more, and just blast it out there is basically how I see it.
Absolutely.
And it's not
I know
easy.
your story. It's your story, Manupi, about the burnout, right, amongst practitioners and physicians, right? It is essentially all directed at the same thing. When you're burnt out, is because you've lost yourself somewhere along the line, and you're living in a misalignment. So then, really rediscovering that is also what you help people do.
Oh, I've got some questions coming up here now. Hey, Dr. Nupi, what's your advice for people who are just starting their fitness journey? Consistency is what I would say. Consistency, and the fact that you're starting the journey is brilliant. Keep going. I mean, Veronica, what would you say?
Oh, absolutely. First of all, have the vision of what it is that you want to achieve. What do you mean by fitness, first and foremost, right? I want to achieve, how do I start my fitness? What does fitness mean to you? What does fitness look like? How will you be feeling? What will you be doing? How will you know that you've achieved this state of fitness for you personally? Identify that and then reverse engineer and then say, okay, how can I start today? Because if you think you've never really exercised before, you've never really done anything that will keep you fit, and you think that overnight it's going to happen and you're going to be going to the gym every single day and everything is going to be cool and everything is going to be smooth, wake up call. It's going to be tough. The programming, of the identity is going to be really a struggle to reprogram and rewire. So then you start with small chunks. And that's where consistency comes in. Start with small steps and then you grow from there.
Absolutely. Amazing. Yes, I'm just actually transfixed by your gold dust glitter microphone as well. It just looks so pretty. I think I need to find something that's glittery as well, or I'll just keep on doing that.
I love those, actually.
Yeah, I make them as part of my fun. So
nice.
like, how you say delving deep and really retrieving your gold dust. And everything that makes is the essence of you. So for me, the fun side on the F list, the fun is about tuning back into yourself and doing the things you love doing. It's part of what makes you who you are. This last summer and for a while now, oh my goodness me, I'm obsessed with just doing these capichelle wind chimes. And in fact, you're not far from me, so you might have a little present coming your way.
Oh, I love the F list and the fun bit, especially because, I always say fun is my middle name. And
Yeah,
fun is a way that I really just clear my mind, realign, get grounded, get back to the center. Because when you're having fun and doing what you love, really, your
yeah,
mind is free and it
yeah,
makes space for something new to emerge, new ideas, new inspiration, kind of revived energy. So fun
absolutely.
is a huge piece of the F list. I love it.
Ah, good. And I know what your fun is, but for those who don't know, tell me, Veronica, what is your number one fun
Oh,
thing?
there are many things I love, but my
Okay.
number one is definitely dancing, right?
I knew it. Yes, yes, yes.
It's been since I was a little girl back in primary school to high school to secondary school. Veronica was everywhere when it came to talent shows in the
Oh, wow.
drama club. I was always performing. When
Yeah.
I went to university back in Poland over 10 years ago, almost now 20 years ago, the second year of my university, I had a side gig where I joined a band. It was an African band in Poland. Can you imagine? So it was
No
quite
way.
exotic, yes, back then. And we traveled. We had a manager, and we traveled all around Poland performing. So this
Wow.
was such a fun piece of my journey. That was like my first kind of paid job performing.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? There was a time where I actually lost all that. When you lose yourself, you lose
Yeah.
that essence of fun.
Yes, yes, yes.
And yeah, but reconnecting and rediscovering, unearthing my gold dust, the F
Mm,
list, fun was like, I love dancing. I need to do more of that, right? To kind
yeah.
of reconnect with the little Veronica, because she has been
Yeah.
an important part of my journey. We
Yeah.
should never lose that child within us.
Mm-mm.
We all have that little version of ourselves, and we've either buried them or forgotten about them or neglected. We need to bring the little ones back, who we
Absolutely.
used to be, and make peace with
Yeah.
our past selves, our little
Absolutely.
versions of
Totally.
ourselves.
Yeah. 100 million zillion percent totally agree. Absolutely. And I know what you mean. I mean, I'm very in tune with little Noopy,
Mm,
because it's I guess it's like allowing yourself to have that wonderment and just the whole wide world is just anything is possible. And
mm,
actually, it truly is. It really, truly is. And it's just harnessing just that freedom of thinking as well,
yeah.
actually. And that just, oh my goodness, I just saw a rainbow. Wow, kind of feeling thing.
Yes, I like
Yeah.
the word that you use, freedom. That's definitely
Yeah.
my language, and that's one of my core values, freedom,
Mm,
independence. And as children, we were free
yeah.
until, of course, we were programmed not to be, and
Yeah.
we were programmed to be more fearful out of course, goodwill.
Mm,
But we were definitely. They've definitely inherited certain fears and limitations
absolutely.
from our environment. But remember
Mm,
the child who fearlessly wanted to climb that, that chest of drawers, or, thought that, that was just nothing and they could conquer the highest wardrobe in the bedroom or whatever
yeah.
it was, like fearless. Of course, now we know
Oh,
better, but that
yeah.
attitude, right? That I can do it. Like me, I can't.
Absolutely.
I
Just watch me go,
yes, watch
you
me
know?
go. And when my little boy, my little Philip, he says
Mm,
he wants something or he wants to do something, mommy says no. Like, no, I'm not taking no for an answer. And he'll
yeah.
persist and he'll remind and he'll go back to it until I was like, okay.
I
But
love it. Oh, I loved the one of the posts you did actually just recently, and it was the black and white one, and
yeah, with my
your
daughter, yes, the
yeah,
V power.
so cute. So what's V Power? Veronica, what's V Power? This it was absolutely adorable, seriously. So,
Mm.
and when she joins in as well, actually, with your exercise routines, I think
Oh,
it's
that
just
other one. Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, talking about fitness, right? Somebody asked.
yes, exactly.
It's a part of self-care, self-love,
Mm,
and we have no excuses.
no,
I hardly have time as well, but I will sneak a 15-minute workout even with the kids.
yeah. And it's about commitment to yourself, really, isn't
Yeah.
it? And I know, again, it's part of my F list, which is the physical aspect of your own health, which is
Yeah.
the food, fluids, and fresh air. And fresh air
Ah.
also incorporates exercise, as well as actually being outside in a change of scenery and having just the wind on your face and you're just reconnecting with nature. It's so important. And I know for me, I'll be really truly honest, and this is a work in progress constantly. And
Oh. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
and it
I'm just looking at the comments,
oh,
and yeah, I
have you
couldn't help it because Florence said she loves to dance, and I'm like, I wanted to dance for Florence,
okay.
and she said Veronica is her middle name. I'm like, yes, V
Okay, listen,
power,
do you know what I
and
think? I think
Hannah
we need
Chesh.
some music.
I
Come
think so
on.
too.
Let's wait. I
Ooh,
have a couple of songs.
Florence, are you there? Come on, you need to represent. Don't let me do this on my own.
Okay, I hope this works.
Oh no, it's not loud enough. Ah, it's not loud enough.
Can you not hear it? Can you hear it?
I can hear it.
Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way you are.
Hey, Sharon. Florence, are you dancing? Hey. Oh, isn't this so liberating? Like I have the kids next door, yes, before the program, I made sure that they're fed, their bellies are full, they've
Yeah.
drunk enough water, and they're watching a good night movie. So I'm
Yeah.
like, ah.
I'm just gutted you couldn't hear the music properly.
Oh no, I heard it. No, it was
Could
okay.
you?
No, I was
Oh,
I was
okay,
thinking
cool.
of the bass line, and yeah.
You want it pumping. You want the
Yeah,
pumping beats.
yeah.
Okay, we've got to go dancing. You were literally down the road from me. This is crazy. So we will do that.
Yeah. Yes. Let's
So
dance.
tell me, yeah, definitely. So tell me, I know you were in
Yes,
Ghana recently.
I
That was last.
was.
You've been back a week now.
Yes, I returned last week Friday. So yes, it's been over a week. I was in Ghana. Yeah, between the 5th of June and the 12th. So yeah.
And can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I went on a mission because if you know, I was in Ghana not too long ago, about just 2-3 months ago.
Yeah.
And I returned just last week because we were commissioning the borehole that we raised funds for. As you know, most of you know, I'm board member of the Educational Communities Worldwide, EduCom. And our main mission is to empower under-resourced students around the world, starting with West Africa, Ghana, and allowing them and empowering them to become or grow into more the greater leaders that are capable of leading themselves first and foremost through education. So if they don't have access, and how are they to do that? So our main focus is, of course, enabling them with resources that empower them personally, but also their community. And this was a huge issue because when we went to do a donation in March at the Graceland Shelter Orphanage, they could not focus on their learning. The children could not focus on their education because they didn't have the fundamental needs of water. So as much as we went there first and foremost to donate the computers so that they, enhance their IT skills and open really the opportunity for the children to learn these skills, we realized that, listen, they're not even going to use that if they don't have these basic needs. And I'm like, okay, so water, how much is it? They had this 10,000 liter poly tank, and they couldn't even afford to fill that out. They were, kind of depending on anybody who was kind enough to give them something. It was an orphanage somewhere really deep in the bushes, where really like a forgotten area. You have all these orphanages in the city center, you have donations happening, but these like forgotten people. And there were just a pastor and his wife that were helping these 95 abandoned children in this setting. So I was like, how much is it? Listen, this is something that we can raise. This is something that we can, help them with. So when I returned straight away, the first week I did a post, shared their story, and the response was wow. I was so amazed and shocked, and so thankful, for the response. We managed to raise enough funds, not only to fill the poly tank, but also to dig a borehole for them to have water forever, really. And so we went to commission the borehole and do some other things, because there's another project that we have upcoming for another school. So
that is amazing. I mean, wow, basically. I think that is just, you've got such a beautiful heart. You really do. And I love, you really are as well. Sorry, there was a fly there. I was just waving randomly at you. You really are and it's what we talked about when we first met, is using everything that you know and have done, and then showing and sharing things with other people and really causing impact. And if that's incredible, what you the raising and everything else. It truly is.
I'm all about impact. For those that follow me, for those that know me, impact is what I breathe.
I know.
I walk the talk, and when I talk about impact, it's really impacting people's lives. And as much as we have our own businesses, these, I believe, are vehicles for us to even do greater things in the world. Absolutely. So having the opportunity to even do what I do and help the way I help, thanks to the community that we have built and the connections and the relationships over the years. This is not, overnight. This is not, Veronica just came up and said, let's raise funds. No, the fact that we had that kind of response was because it's taken me years consistently showing up and building that trust and loyalty and building those relationships that people related, had the compassion and the kindness to help me make this happen. So
and that's it. It's being you, truly authentic. And that's what I must say, that's what I've loved about, I'm pretty new to LinkedIn, in fairness. You were the first person I met and connected with, and that was a couple of months ago, I think. And it really truly is being authentic and making these connections, which it's not I don't know, I see it as you're expanding your reach and you're helping more people by doing so as well. And I just think that's just amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. I really do.
It's the fizz, that's a fizz, completely. The state of being fizzed.
Absolutely.
When you're fizzed up, then you have, you expand in energy, you expand, everything that's about you.
Oh, it's amazing. Seriously. So what else is coming up with you, and what else have you got planned?
Well, it depends on which area.
Okay.
Professionally, personally,
professionally, let's
professionally say. Well, the courses that I run, of course, now I have my second course, which is called the Gold Dust Content Alignment Strategy, which is, of course, the one that we worked on.
I was just thinking, hold on a minute. That's what I did.
So that is, I realized that there were people that were not maybe ready to create their signature courses yet, but they still wanted to build their visibility, build their confidence in creating content online, especially on LinkedIn, and build that credibility, build that authority, build that recognition, and build their essence. Other people call it their brand, but I like the word essence, right? Because that's how people experience you.
Fizz essence.
Yes. So all that. So that's the second program, and people are loving it. The clients that I'm onboarding. So that's that. And
brilliant.
Really, I see myself in the next few years definitely branching out into the land that I don't know if many of you know it, but in Ghana,
Yeah.
I'm having this land by the seaside, and I
Yeah.
just want to build a chalets and a training house there, where
Oh,
I can
wow.
bring, the clients and people that want to experience not
Oh,
only the coaching, but also
yeah.
experience a culture and have a
Yeah.
holistic kind of experience
Oh,
there.
you're
So that's
speaking my language.
I know. So that's the
Wow.
next project, if you ask. Yes, what's next?
That sounds really exciting, actually.
Mm.
And just saying, if you need a holistic practitioner with a little bit of glitter, then you know who to come to.
I do. I do, and you're definitely coming to Ghana
I am.
in the future when I've
Of
set that
course
up.
I am. I've got my own place with you right there. I'll be there. Can you imagine? We'll just be dancing on the beach. I know it.
Yes, where you create this bonfire and we'll be dancing with the drums and
Oh my goodness, that sounds incredible. And that's going to happen. It's so going
Yes,
to
yes. See,
happen.
I
It
I even
already
have
is.
I even have a vision, really, the whole idea, because I'm all about the feminine energy. And of course we have a balance between masculine and feminine. I know that, but many of us, especially those that have been raised in corporate, have lost touch with our feminine
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
And so, through dance, I've even thought about gathering some professional dancers from Ghana, the traditional dances that, how you
Yes.
can
Yeah.
move your body
Get
and just
going.
connect.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Keep talking. Keep talking. Tell me more because I'm going to try and find another song for us. We have to have another song. So keep telling me. I'm
Loopy,
listening. I'm
no,
listening.
no, like this state of, you become this, the terminology is like this priestess, right?
Mm.
She's in control of who she is. She's in control of her body, her mind, and she uses dance to reconnect with her feminine energy. And I
Love it.
love that concept because that's what's worked for me, and it's a huge part of the African culture as well. We talk about
Yes.
the talking drums. When the drums play, it's telling a story, and with the way you even move your body, it all means something, right? And when you flow from that space, what
Right.
happens is just so spiritual, because you
Yes.
open this gateway of because you've kind of let go and made space, you open this gateway to receive so much more abundance from whatever source there is, right?
Yes.
So I'm speaking in tongues right now. I'm not even sure.
No. No. I get this. It's
Yeah,
that
movement is
calling. It's that
healing.
beat. It's the
Yeah.
beat that resonates from within
Yes,
and it
it's the vibration of
opens
the
you.
beat,
Oh,
really.
I know exactly what you mean. And actually, I know which song. I don't think it's got tell me what you think. I hope you can hear it.
Let's put it close
It's
to the
the
microphone.
beat. It's a beautiful beat. Hold on. I hope it plays.
Dancing is completely healing. Yes, leave gently.
Completely.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if it's so
Okay, okay, okay.
annoying. Can you hear
That's
it?
all right.
Wait till the beat kicks in. You're gonna love it.
Hey. Is there a microphone that you can put it closer to?
Where is the microphone on this thing? Where is the
Maybe.
microphone on the Mac?
Well.
Oh,
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I can hear it. Come on, come
oh,
on. No, come on,
okay.
come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. What
That's
song
the
is it?
loudest. This is Ludovico Einaudi Elements remix.
Let me see. Maybe I can get on
It's the
Spotify.
beat. Oh my goodness. Can you hear that? I'm like that character O from that film. Have you got it?
It's called Elements of Life. Which one? What's it called?
Elements.
And who sang it?
Ludovico Einaudi.
Can you hear it well? Can you hear it?
Yeah, that's it.
Can you hear it? Can
Yeah.
you hear it loud and clear?
Do the remix. Type in remix because that's a bit of the slower version. That we have to have this song. I know we might go a little bit over time today. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Remix.
Cool. I knew you were going to be, and even if you weren't, I'd say, sorry. I have to have a dance up with you right now.
Oh, I'm just wondering if I got. No.
Well, we can do this. This sounds good. close to your headphones, Mike.
Really?
Is that where it is? Okay.
Is it this one? I don't know.
What does it say on the thingy?
So I only have this one. That is the.
Okay, that's fine. Go on then. It's a bit slower.
Yeah, you can hear it.
We can do slow. Oh yeah.
I'm sure it'll be, it'll pick up.
Tell you what I could do.
No, it's not.
No,
it's too slow.
It's not that one. Okay.
No, okay.
It's called Elements Remixes. Oh, it's the Eagles and Butterflies remix. Try Eagles and Butterflies remix. So beautiful, isn't it?
So Elements remix. What is it called?
Yes.
Butterflies?
Eagles and Butterflies. Sorry about this, everybody, but I'm desperate. You need to hear the song, seriously.
It's coming.
Yes!
Can you hear it louder?
Perfect. Anybody at home, please feel free.
The golden light.
Okay. Feel free to join in. This is amazing.
I'm moving, Diana.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hi, Diana. Love you. Listen to the beats on this.
And what do you feel, when you're listening to this? It's like, you're building.
Yeah.
You're building upon something. Like there's this escalation, right?
Yeah.
Ascension,
and it's like, here we go.
Yeah.
And it's going like this.
Preparing for something. Yeah.
Oh, I go into my own world when I dance, actually.
Yeah.
Everybody's so patient with us. We're just like having
our
own party.
We could do a DJ. We could do a next show, a DJ kind of.
Yeah, like a tag.
Just music.
Yeah, just do this.
And
that'd be amazing.
Playing on request.
Or we can just sort of do, you have a turn and then I have a turn.
Yes. I'll make sure I'll be standing then, set up the place.
Oh, we could absolutely do that. Oh, listen, thank you so much for coming on today. It has gone so quickly. It's ridiculous. But I do actually think we need a part 2, 3, 4, and maybe a 5. I'm not just doing a part 2, for heaven's sake. I need more.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome.
I've absolutely loved it. And when you go back to the green room, I will come and join you and have a chat later.
All right. Okay. I'll
be
waiting.
Thank you so much.
And for all the interactions and those that stayed and tuned in.
I know. I can't wait to watch. I can't wait to read them all. I shall see you very, very soon.
See you. Bye.
Love you. Thank you. Oh, wow, everybody. I mean, I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I am literally... I don't know how I'm going to just sort of settle down tonight. I'm just going to be completely dancing in my kitchen is what I'm going to be doing. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me again this week. I've had a blast. I really have. And I think everybody can agree that Veronica is certainly a Goldust Queen, and what an amazing woman. So inspiring. Anyway, have an amazing week, and I shall see you again next week at 8:00 BST time and 12 noon Pacific Daylight Time. I got it right. Yes. Thank you so much and see you soon. Bye.